All right, is it barking? Cool. This is interesting. Two people. Oh, you joined my stream. Can you say something in chat, babe? That's cool. You said hi. All right, can you hear me fine? Okay. I'm very nervous. This is the first time I've ever live streamed on anything. Well, I don't know if anyone else is going to join. I mean, I hope they do, but I'm sorry if you're the only one. All right. Well, sorry. Yeah. I just don't know how to act. Okay. So welcome to my live stream. This is Shanty Saturdays. So every Saturday I will be doing live streams like this, where we would listen to sea shanties every single Saturday night. The times will vary. I know originally I had it set for like 9ish, but I ran behind schedule, and I had to extend it to 9:45. So that's my bad. I probably won't be doing like super like 5 hour long streams because I just don't have the time. But I probably will 2 hour streams at most, probably. So yeah, this is my first live stream, so I'm kind of nervous. I've never done one of these before. So yeah. And then Sunday, I'm gonna be doing another one tomorrow, but it's gonna be like for instrumental stuff, not sea shanties. Same type of thing. We're just gonna listen to a whole album of sea shanties and talk about each song and like kind of the history of the 16th, 17th, 18th century kind of age of sail lifestyle. Yeah. So, let's see. So I have where the album we're listening to tonight is A Night at the Admiral Benbow Inn. So basically, hold on. So the Benbow Inn is actually based off the Treasure Island novels, if I'm correct in saying so. But it was actually a real inn in like the pirate, like 16th, 17th century era where pirates would go and like stay and have drinks and listen to people sing. And so basically, there's this band. It's called the Jolly Rogers, and I've been listening to them for about a year now. They're pretty good. They make a lot of like pirate music, hence their name, the Jolly Rogers. They just released an album on September 7th this year called "A Night at the Admiral Benbow." Not Benbow Inn. Yeah, "A Night at the Admiral Benbow Inn," and it's basically like one of those albums that I don't know if you've ever listened to an album like this where it's like I'm trying to think how to explain it. It's like a continuous like story. Like there's no chorus. It's just like one song after the other, and then sometimes they'll have like where they're just talking. There is a few songs I've listened through the entire thing on my own before just to check it out, and there is some talking. There's not all of them are songs, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're really like fun and catchy to listen to. Okay, when I click off, I'm gonna ask a question. When I click off to another tab, can you still see me? Okay. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just like looking it up. So I actually have like a lot of pirate stuff with me here that I'm gonna just kind of get into the pirate-esque mood, I suppose. So, crap, this is tangled. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. I just okay. So I got this, a beautiful pocket watch that my girlfriend got me for my birthday. It is really, really cool. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, there it is. It's really awesome. And I really, really like it a lot. Yeah, it says, "To my love, I will forever and always be yours and only yours, love forever." So she got it for me when I turned 22. This was actually like just a little over a week ago. But I bring it with me everywhere, and I usually check the time with this instead of my phone. So it's more fun to do it that way. It makes me feel like I'm stopping at a train station instead of anywhere else. I'm sorry if I'm being awkward. I've never done this before. This is a compass. A lot of these gifts, actually, my girlfriend got me for my a little bit before my birthday. This is the dual compass. I have not used it yet because I'm directionally challenged. I am not good with directions. I have this pipe actually came in today, so I don't have any tobacco or anything. I don't need tobacco to smoke with it, but I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, it's got cool engravings and stuff on the side. This is like a Celtic type knife, but it's made out of wood. It's really pretty. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. But my girlfriend got it at like this market thing where she lives, and it's really pretty. She got it for my birthday as well. Also have a replica. I have two, but I have a replica flintlock, which is pretty cool. I love flintlocks. I don't have a musket, but I shall get one soon. But it's pretty cool. I have a sundial as well. I actually used this a couple weeks ago, and it works. It's the real deal. So basically, come on. Basically, what this is it lets you tell the time of day, and it's a pretty cool device. It took me about 2 hours to figure it out because I've never used one before, but it's really cool. It helps you. It also has a compass in the center, so it basically helps you figure out the time of day, directions. That's basically what like pirates would use back then, other than maps and stuff, to look at where they were going in the ocean when they were just like there was no landmarks and it was just open water. They would point this up to the sun and angle it with the sun rays, and they would basically just they'd be able to tell what time of day it was just by looking at where the sun is hitting on it. Because there's like different notches. It's basically a clock. I don't know if you see this right here, but there is a 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 all the way around. So essentially, it's a portable clock. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it helped sailors and explorers back then figure out where they were going. But before sundials were invented, they just had their wits. So that probably was not fun to try to figure out where to go without that in the open ocean. So the last thing I'm going to show up before we get into listening to this stuff is I got this sword actually a few weeks ago. It's pretty nice. It is a real sword. It is a 1590 French boarding cutlass. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it is very sharp, so I have to be very careful with it. But it's a really nice sword. I got it off this website called Dunix. It's like a French thing, and that's where my girlfriend also got me these. But it's a pretty cool. They got like all kinds of weapons and like axes and stuff you can use. So yeah, I just wanted to like show some of that stuff off because to get into the pirate theme, I guess I just basically gathered everything in my bedroom that I had that was pirate-esque and decided to bring it with me on the live stream. Okay, so in a minute we'll start listening to the album, and after each song we'll kind of talk about it. So yeah, we'll get into it in 1 second. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a test real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I can, but let me push play. Okay, you can hear that? Okay, I paused it. I'll start in a second. Just making sure. I don't want to like play it and you guys just don't hear shit. So that'll be a problem. And then the live stream would be fucked. So yeah. So before we get into the album, I want to kind of talk about like pirates in general and kind of the Age of Sail era. So basically, one of my favorite time periods in general takes place between 1571 and 1862, which is in that singular time span was the hierarchy of the Age of Sail, where basically conquistadors, explorers, and pirates and sailors and merchants would sail all across the globe, finding new lands that they've never explored before, all kinds of stuff to just seek out their own fortune. And like it's like my book series is set in the late 1600s, which is pretty much kind of about 100 years after when the Age of Sail started. So it's really, really nice. I love that time period in general. I just love like clothing they would wear, how they would speak, like the old English type of language, the weapons, ships, like how they kind of conducted jobs back then, like trading. I find really interesting. Bartering, how they would barter back then, and then just kind of just really the lifestyle on the ship per se. Because I mean, back then, if you're say you're a 22, 23-year-old, lad from England, Sweden, Norway, wherever, and you set out on a ship. I mean, say you've never been out of your country, like sailing on a ship with like 300 people and a captain. I mean, I'm not saying that was hard. It was a very dark time, and there was a lot of stuff that obviously they didn't have that we have today. That made life a lot more difficult for them. But I just find kind of the intrigue and the adventure because a lot of what's fascinating is the world back then was so unknown. Like they had no idea what was beyond in the new world. And so I could just imagine like them setting shore and like anchoring on a shore where like they've never seen this world or this land before, like just discovering tribes and different animals and foods and stuff. I could just imagine like their minds just being blown. I just find like that super fascinating, like just discovering new things like that. And it's just kind of that there's always like that sense of adventure with sailing. Like you're going to like this epic place and you're having a great time and you're seeing shanties on the ship. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's like always been like, oh, it's been a great, everything's great. I mean, people got shot, killed, hung, starved. There was disease. There was betrayal. It was a pretty hard life. And for example, in my novel series, I try to cover it is about English pirates from London, and I try to cover a lot of that pretty well. Like there is that story of adventure and epicness, and like there's comedic moments stuff, but I do have a lot of grim and darker undertones relating to like that life back then, because back then shit wasn't easy. Like I don't think the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, for example, they're very how do I say this? They're very sugar coated. That's not really how pirates are depicted. It's basically kind of Disney's way of hopping up pirates for kids. And don't get me wrong, I love Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom in it, and just them, the acting is phenomenal, and it's like an entertaining film piece. But if you're going for like a pirate thing, it's way off. Like it's just not really how pirates, were. And I think, no offense, in a way, it's insulting to like that era in a strange sort of way because it's not accurate at all. But in my book, I just try to cover it, make it as realistic as possible. Life wasn't the sugar coated, Jack Sparrow life that people see on film. Like it was a rough and tough existence back then. So I just wanted to cover that. Sorry, I just rambled on about that. So let me let's get started. Let's listen to the first song. So the first one is called "The Bin Bell Inn." I'll read you the names of it, and then we'll listen to it. So the first one on the album is called "The Bin Bell Inn." Let's get started, guys.
Welcome to the Admiral Bimbo. Hey, mate, welcome back. Band's playing. Go on in.
Now a drink together. Long way toast till the rolling day.
Yes, more air.
Welcome to the Admiral Bimbo. What can I get you tonight?
It's song time, pirates! Let's sing it! Shut up!
So that was the first one. So I have listened to that before. It is it's pretty cool because it's basically essentially like the Jolly Rogers band like walking into an inn and like playing multiple songs for like a crowd in the tavern. It's a really cool idea. And they even add in like people talking and making jokes and stuff. It's just a really cool setting. And that was awesome. Like you could hear them like kind of, you could just tell like they were walking from town into the inn, and you could hear people singing and drinking and laughing and talking. That's so cool. I just think the whole take on the album itself is really interesting to me because there's not a lot of albums actually like that. There's one other album that's like that by the Portland band called the Decemberists. It's like a fantasy type like album. But it really, it's just like one continuous story throughout the entire album. It's just not like set songs with just their own specific chorus and have no correlation with each other. It just all flows really seamlessly. But that was cool. You could hear like horses and carriages and, you know, them going into the end and kind of getting ready to sing. So essentially, yeah, it's basically the band, the Jolly Rogers, going into an inn to sing for a night. Like it's kind of like a show, like to put on the show. It's really cool. So yeah, I mean that was the first one. It was really short, but this next one's about 3-ish minutes. So they get longer. I think the longest one, yeah, is 7 minutes. Sounds pretty long. But the second one's called The Derelict. So let's listen to it.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The thing was fixed by the bosun's pipe. The bosun prayed with a modest spike, and Cookie's throat was mopping like. It had been gripped by fingers 10, and there they lay a good dead man, like Reagan Day in a boozer's can. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15 men of them good and true. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Every man Jack could have said with on cue. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There was chest on chest for the Spanish gold, with a ton of plate in the middle hole, and the cabins right off do not told. And nearly there that took the plum with sightless glare and the hip struck dumb, while we shared all by the rule of thumb. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum was seen through the stern light screen. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Johnny no doubt where a woman had been. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. A flimsy shift on a bunker cot with a thin dirt slot through the bosom spot and the lace tip dry in a purplish blot. Once she went some shuddering maid that hid the knife and took the blade. My God, she was stuffed for a bucky J. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. That don't fall in a mainsail tight. With twice 10 turns of a houser's bite. And we heaved up over and out of sight. With a yo heave ho and there you will. And a sullen plunge in the sullen's will. 10 fathoms deep on the road to hell. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. Go ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
So that was The Derelict. That was awesome. They're actually not like, I feel like people give artists like that a lot of shit because there's not many. Actually, no, there are more now. There's a few pirate bands. Jolly Rogers, which is that one. There's the Ye Banished Privateers. There's, oh, fuck, what is their name? The Decemberists kind of do pirate music to a degree. Like I feel like a lot of people get shit for singing sea shanties and, you know, writing about music that is set in like a historical setting. Like I'm not talking about like the 60s, 50s, 70s, 80s. I'm talking about like 16, 17, 1800s setting. I feel like the Decemberists, there's a 9-minute song called The Mariner's Revenge, which is about a sailor in the 1700s who gets revenge on his mother's killer, essentially. And it's just, I feel like there's not a lot of songs out there like that. And I just wish that they were. But because a lot of today is just like new rap and new pop and country and, you know, indie and stuff, which I listen to a lot of indie and rock music. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like it's like you can like what you want to like. But me personally, I prefer like the older set of music, like classical, instrumental, and then like music that's about those time periods, just because it fascinates and interests me. And I feel like most songs just sadly are, you know, always about, you know, if it's romance or sex or drugs or fighting, gunfights or just whatever, and or getting high or getting drunk. And it's just, you know, I just sometimes wish that not every song now was kind of about that. And there are songs that are kind of about like finding yourself and figuring out what you want to do in life. And I find that pretty interesting. I love kind of those songs, but there's a lot of songs that are like these kind of things that we're listening to tonight, which is the Bin Bao In, or just songs that are about like someone sailing or adventuring across lands or, you know, getting revenge on someone. Like it's just, there's not a lot of music out there like that. I just wish there was. But really, it's honestly impressive that there are bands out there like that could put the time and effort to make something like that, because I can't tell you how long something like this album took to make. Like I'm sure that took maybe even a few years to make. I'm sure that this album's been in production for at least 2 or 3 years. It's just something like that just takes so much more effort than just writing a pop song and getting it out in like 3 weeks. Like it's just, you know, it's just, I wish music like this was more accepted in society, I guess. And I'm not saying that it's not accepted entirely. it's just, I think it's frowned upon or thought of as strange more so because it's just, yeah, I mean, obviously we're not in that era anymore, but it's because we're not in the era anymore and we don't, people just don't really care about history as much as, you know, they say they do. But I just wish, you know, that it was brought to justice more. And so I guess that's part of the reason why I'm doing these live streams is so I can bring these type of artists and these music. Like I'm not trying to, you know, be like, oh look, I'm gonna make these artists famous because they're already well known. But just I want to bring this type of music to light so other people can maybe get into it and like it and listen to it. That's just my opinion on the matter. But I really, really love this type of music. Like I'm obsessed with it. I just listen to it all the time, and I just think it's amazing. Okay, so let's get into the third one. This one's called The Whale Joke. I think this is just someone talking. I don't think it's a song. So, is everyone ready? Okay. Can you hear it? No.
I got it. Two whales walk into a bar. The first whale turns to the second and says, and the second whale turns to the first and says, what?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Jolly Rogers. It's our pleasure to welcome you here to the Admiral Benbow Inn tonight. Are we ready to have a good time? Are we ready to sing? Are we ready to forget that last joke ever happened? Excellent. Let's get on with the show.
That's so cool. That's awesome. So yeah, there are songs like that, like, or not, I guess not songs, I guess inserts of people talking. I think it's really, really cool. It's awesome. I really think that it's just a fabulous album. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm amazed by it. I was actually looking up stuff about Blackbeard while I was listening to that. So I guess, yeah, we can just talk about regular pirates as well. Like I'm just basically going to brand about random shit. So, I was looking at facts about Edward Teach, which is Blackbeard. So no one actually knows when he was born. He was born in 1680, but no one knows what month. He was born in England, but he was killed in 1718 at age 35 on November 22nd in Providence, in North Carolina. He was beheaded. Oh, yeah. I always find pirates like that interesting. I think Blackbeard was a pretty influential pirate during his time because he was just so feared by a lot of people. I mean, I feel like he was still. I mean, I'm not saying what he did was right. I mean, he like pretty much pillaged cities, but I feel like the thing really about a pirate is just, I don't know, just, you know, it's not necessarily because people think it's just they're people that just don't want to obey the rules, but really it's people that just want to kind of live away from like the laws of society, that just want to kind of make their own in life. And I really think that society kind of sometimes drowns that out. Um, and I honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that killing people and like pillaging villages was right, but in a strange way, they had the correct mindset of like they want to just be free men and want to do what they want. Um, I'm not saying that you need to always do what you want and get away with it. Just they don't want to have to live in the norm of society. They just wanted to kind of do their own thing. But sadly, it was just shut down by society because it was just so conservative, and the church was running everything back then, and it was just kind of a shitty time period to be in because the church basically ruled everything. The church basically had more power than the fucking parliament back then. And that's a scary thing to think about. To be honest, that the church had that much power over the world. But I mean, if I lived back then, of course, hell yeah, I would be a fucking pirate. That would be like my dream, to just sail and just do whatever, just check out lands, visit places. Like, it just seems so fun to me to do. And I mean, yeah, maybe not. Maybe being on a swaying ship for months at a time probably sucks, but I guess it's just the intrigue of like what's out there, the unknown, that fascinates me. But yeah, Blackbeard was a very interesting man. He went by a lot of pseudonyms. Yeah, he was feared by many, but I think really Blackbeard was a pretty cool guy, even though he killed a lot of people. But yeah, he is the most famous pirate in the world, other than Calico Jack. It was 1682 to 1720. Yeah, he was only 40. He was only 38, so he did not live for a while. Yeah, he was an English pirate operating Bahamas and Cuba during the early 18th century and in the Caribbean. Yeah, he was a pretty feared pirate as well. He's married to Anne Bonny. All right. So let's go to the next one. The next one's called Pub Doctor. Let's see this one.
Tell me what the problem is and I'll prescribe a cure. For I am the pub doctor and an expert to be sure. Just tell me what ails you and what has you on the brink, and I will tell the barkeep just what you need to drink. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and tell me what you got. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and I'll prescribe a shot. Doc, I get these hangovers that make me feel so sick. I don't know just what to do and I need an answer quick. Take this jug of whiskey every hour, drink a cup. If you don't want a hangover, then you should never sober up. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and tell me what you got. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and I'll prescribe a shot. Doc, I think I need your help, for I have a great fear. Tell me all about it while I order up a beer. I think my wife is poisoning me and trying to end my life. You should drink the poison, sir. I have met your wife. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and tell me what you got. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and I'll prescribe a shot. Oh, I'm sure that he'll be fine.
fun, but there is no change yet.
Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and tell me what you got. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and I'll prescribe a shot.
Sir, how is your pregnant wife? Has there been any change?
I asked how she was feeling and her answer was so strange. Shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, can't is all that she would say.
She is having contractions, man. You should get home right away.
Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and tell me what you got. Take 2 drinks and call me in the morning. Take 2 drinks and I'll prescribe a shot.
I'm ready. You ready? Here we go. Hey! 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 Hey!
Doctor. Pretty cool. I really enjoy that. That was really cool. I think that was my favorite one, actually, besides... Yeah, I think that was my favorite one so far. Really like that. So if the sound is still good, you guys can hear everything perfectly. All right. But it is, yeah, well, 37 minutes on the stream. Jesus. All right. We still got 18 songs to go. I mean, 17. So let's do it. Let's get into it. So the next one is called A Better Plan.
Hey! 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 Good day, good day. Found pray, found pray. Make 'em pay, make 'em pay. Sail away, sail away. That is the life of a pirate, my friend. So it will be to the bitter end. We hunt the seas for all we can. We've never had the need for a better plan. Hey! 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 Find shore, find shore. Split score, split score. Drinking home, drinking home. Search for more, search for more. Growing old is nothing we worry about. Get the gold, then worry about getting out. Someday we'll pay for all we done wrong. That is, of course, if we live that long. Hey! 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 Good day, good day. Found prey, found prey. Make 'em pay, make 'em pay. Sail away, sail away. We want to steal enough to live like kings, with gold and gems and everything. So join us now for a life of crime, and be a legend in your own time. Hey! 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 You see, we're free, we're free. Drunk and clean, drunk and clean. At sea, at sea. That is the life of a pirate, my friend. So it will be to the bitter end. We hunt the seas for all we can. We never had the need for a better plan. Hey! Hey! Hey!
All right, so that was A Better Plan. That was really nice. I like that one. I like the melody to that one. So, I'm just gonna actually pull this up real fast. Oh, we can do this, guys. We can get through all this, my lads. get through the entire album. So I don't want to spend too much time talking on a lot of them because I'll try to get through some of it, at least a decent amount. All right. There's also a really good show that I want to actually start watching that you guys could check out is Black Sails, about like pirates in like that time period. It's like 4 seasons, I think. I really think that would. I actually completely forgot that existed. I need to start watching that actually. Me and my girlfriend should probably start checking that out actually. I'm sure she would like that. All right, let's do this next one called Fair Winds.
All right, everyone, it is shanty time! Shanty! Because everyone loves a shanty! You'll sing a shanty and you'll like it.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna like this one. It's called Fair Wind.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice. Here we go.
Blow me up and blow me down, blow me out beyond the sound, blow me to Port Royal town, blow me fair winds blow, blow me fair winds blow. The ship is ready and we have our crew, their hands are dirty but the hearts are true, the hopes are plenty and the fears are few. Hey, so blow ye fair winds blow, hey, blow me up and blow me down, blow me out beyond the sound, blow me to Port Royal town, blow me fair winds blow. Blow me fair winds blow. We're all going down to the Brisbane Bay where the girls they say are just okay. They all go topless every day. Hey, so blow ye fair winds blow. Yes! Blow me up and blow me down. Blow me out beyond the sound. Blow me to Port Royal town. Blow me fair winds blow. Blow me fair winds blow. In the South Seas there is trade and gold. We'll exchange our cannibals for their gold. Don't be at home for it gets cold. Hey, so blow ye fair winds blow. Hey, blow me up and blow me down. Blow me out beyond the sound. Blowing to Port Royal town. Blow me fair winds blow. Blow me fair winds blow. Girlfriends and wives standing on the pier. Won't see them again for half a year. Wait till we're off before we give a cheer. Hey, so blow ye fair winds blow. Yeah. Blow me up and blow me down. Blow me out beyond the sound. Blowing to Port Royal town. Blow me fair winds blow. Blow me fair winds blow. Blow me up and blow me down. Blow me, blow me, blow me fair winds blow. Blow me fair winds blow.
That's cool. I like how there seems to be like every kind of type of song in the album. Like there was like what was it called? The Derelict. There's like people telling jokes. There's like a catchy song about doctors. The Life of a Pirate. There's she shanties. I just think it's really there's a nice variety. Like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like everything's like kind of the same repetitive thing. There's like everything kind of has its own like vibe and like sound to it. I really like that. It feels like it's everything's different enough that it doesn't get old. Because something like this, if you don't do it right, people will get very bored with it very quickly because it would sound the same. Every song would sound the same, but they're doing it in a way to where everything has its own unique piece to it in the album. And I really think that's cool. All right, let's get to the next one called Nassau Resolution or Revolution? Nassau Revolution, right? Wait, no. Which one is it? Yeah. What? Huh. Okay, here it is. I couldn't find it for a second. Okay, Nassau Revolution, which is Nassau is a port in Port Royal, Caribbean, where all the pirates would go to hang.
Gold said it's time, and Jennings said it's true. Blackbeard said come stand with us, Finn said we'll see it through. Every buccaneer and brig and every pirate privateer, we're starting our own revolution. We'll give the world something to fear. They will see us rise, they will see us fight. They will see the strongest pirate ships unite tonight. They will hear the call, they will see us grow. There will be a pirate isle that every ship will know. It's true that they'll come for us with all their warships, but we'll be waiting to meet them with more ships. They'll never see it coming. We're ready for the war. We pirates have found a home, and that's what fighting for. They will see us rise. They will see us fight. They will see the strongest pirate ships unite tonight. They will hear the call, they will see us grow. There will be a pirate isle that every ship will know. What makes us different is each man is free. We'll keep on growing till we own the sea. They say it's a dream, but we know they're wrong. If you come down to Nassau, you'll see we're 10,000 strong. They will see us rise, they will see us fight. They will see the strongest pirate ships unite tonight. They will hear the call, they will see us grow. There will be a pirate isle that every ship will know. They will see us rise, they will see us fight. They will see the strongest pirate ships unite tonight. They will hear the call, they will see us grow. There will be a pirate isle that every ship will know.
Hey, everybody.
Oh God, did not mean to click that. Sorry. So, okay, that one was pretty cool. I like that one. I think it was pretty catchy. So the next one is 5 Seamen Bold. It's 7 minutes, so brace yourselves, lads. So I'll play it in a minute. But that one was my favorite one actually. I changed my mind from the whale joke one. That one was definitely my favorite thus far. It was really catchy. I like the beat. Yeah, there is actually a couple. The whale joke. There's actually a few more like that in the album. That actually is kind of like one of my favorites. I think it's super fascinating that like they threw in jokes in the album. It's pretty creative, I guess. All right, let's listen to 5 Seamen Bold. Okay, it's a long one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to do something a little different now. We are now going to do a song that's a little more somber. Bring it down. Bring it down. No, bring it back up. Not that. There we go. All right. And now, a serious song.
Five seamen bold in one lifeboat, desperation setting in. Glad they escaped their sinking ship, but now know they can't win. Clearly sacrifice would be the only chance they've got. The only question now is, who's going in the pot?
Now, I know this isn't easy, and no one wants to start. And I don't mean to be the callous one that seems to have no heart.
First time for everything.
The answer here is obvious. It's mayhem we should eat. Oh, yeah. He's well over 6 feet tall, and that's a lot of meat. Well, you know that I've been brining ever since I've been alive. So if any of you tried to feast on me, not one of you'd survive.
Can you imagine the trip, though?
Here's someone who has kept himself quite clean.
Is this group?
Yeah. Here, he would be good for us. His meat is very lean.
No. Hold that thought.
Our situation desperate. We knew we were at our end. And we hope no other crew must make this choice again. We held out for oh so long. But now it's time to choose which of us would survive and who was doomed to lose.
Now let's not be too hasty here. I'll explain if I can.
Better be good.
That marbling is where the flavor is. So I'd be dry and bland. But Pete here, he'd be juicy, full of flavor as we know. And besides, he was raised free range and completely non-GMO. That's good.
And he was raised by a school of shrimp.
Gross.
Yeah, luau. I got a pineapple.
This is really low. Could we write this for Barry White?
Men. We wrote it from men.
Generally.
But I'm afraid it can't be me. For without me, you have no chance of being rescued from the sea.
He's awfully full of himself.
Just trying to keep things moving for me.
Yeah.
He's so basic.
Well, okay.
I've seen him self-based. It's not pretty.
Our situation desperate. We knew we were at our end. And we hope no other crew must make this choice again. We held out for oh so long. But now it's time to choose which of us would survive and who was doomed to lose.
Though it's true, I am delicious.
No one said that.
I'm afraid I can't agree.
You don't get a vote.
I just can't break the hearts of so many friends and family. People love me. No, I'm afraid it can't be me. I can make so many cry. What we be here is dead. No one cares who lives or dies.
Hey, what's wrong with him?
So you got a pineapple.
Yeah, I got a pineapple.
So why are we eating the pineapple?
Can I save it for the luau?
Now it's true that I've been taught. I have a taste that can't be beat. But remember, when you eat me, you'll eat everyone I've eaten. I don't think I'm the one you want. I'll taste them everywhere I've been.
Including that guy on the third row.
No, we should start this over.
Hey,
What are your dumb excuses again?
It's just that I'm the chicken breast of the Jolly
Our
Roger.
situation desperate. We knew we were at our end. And we hope no other crew must make this choice again. We held out for oh so long. But now it's time to choose which of us would survive and who was doomed to lose. They kept the argument going as different points were raised. And they argued if it would be best if their mates were stewed or braised. They argued so intently, they didn't notice they reached land. But hey! 2 full hours lost at sea can do strange things to a man. 2 full hours lost at sea can do strange things to a man.
So where are you keeping the pineapple?
I like to call it Davy Jones' locker.
Oh, Kane has a chewy pineapple center. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are having a great time. We hope you are too. Take care of your wait staff. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back.
That knife is in your pocket. I promise, on my honor, you shall hang at the next assizes.
Wow. That was cool. It was really pretty. I really like that song. That's my favorite now. I'm going to keep changing. I'm just going to keep changing favorite songs. I'm just going to like all of it. I just like the entire album. They're all my favorites. I think it's awesome. So technically, yeah, that's their break, which is song 8. So, yeah. Wow. Damn, we're almost an hour into the stream. I did not think it would take this long. That's fine. We're gonna get through the whole album, guys. Don't worry. We'll make it through. We'll survive. We'll be hardy-hearted pirates by the end of this stream. A lot of the other songs, though, that was the longest one. The longest. I mean, there's a 5-minute song, but most of them are about 3 minutes or less. So they're not that bad. So hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm actually really having a good time sitting here and just playing sea shanties. It's really fun. Hope all you guys are enjoying it. All right. Oh, I'm thirsty as hell. I don't have any drinks in my room. Ugh. All right. Let's get into the next song called Amsterdam.
In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sings of the dreams that he brings from the wide open sea. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sleeps while the riverbank weeps to the old willow tree. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who dies, full of beer, full of cries, and a drunken down fight. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who's born on a muggy hot morn in the dawn's early light. In the port of Amsterdam, where the sailors all meet, there's a sailor who eats only fish heads and tails. He'll show you his teeth that have rotted too soon, that can swallow the moon, that can haul up the sails. And he yells to the cook with his arms open wide, "Bring me more fish,
throw it down by my side. And he wants so to belch, but he's too full to try. So he stands up and laughs, and he zips up his fly. In the port of Amsterdam, you can see sailors dance, paunches bursting their pants, grinding women to punch. They've forgotten the tune that their whiskey voice croaks, splitting the night with the roar of their jokes. They turn and they dance and they laugh and they lust, till the rancid sound of the accordion bursts. Then out in the night with their pride in their pants, and the slut they tow underneath the street lamps. In the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who drinks and he drinks and he drinks and he drinks once again. He'll drink to the health of the whores of Amsterdam, who promise their love to 1,000 other men. Yeah, they bargain their body, their virtue all gone, for a few dirty coins. When he can't go on, he puts nose in the sky, wipes it up a palm, and he pisses like a cry for an unfaithful love in the port of Amsterdam. In the port of Amsterdam. In the port of Amsterdam.
That one was the weirdest one by far. That one made me a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Because from what I could depict from it, I'm assuming that it's about a sailor who's a drunk, essentially. And he like has sex with like women under the street lamps or something. That's a little rough. I could tell there were some dark undertones to that song. I found it really weird. I don't understand why he said that he likes to eat fish heads and swallows the moon. No idea what the fuck that meant. But I guess the dude's just drunk. Oh, you know what I thought of? What if, since it's about a drunkard, that's why the lyrics are so strange, because they try to make it seem like he's just delusional. That's cool. Maybe, I don't know. All right, the next one is Three Missionaries. So let's see this one.
Okay. Oh, no, I got it. Three missionaries. Three missionaries are captured by a vicious band of cannibals. The cannibals take the missionaries back to their village, throw them in a giant iron pot filled with water. They build a fire around the pot and leave the missionaries to talk. The water starts getting warm. The water starts getting hot. The water is on the edge of boiling when all of a sudden the first missionary starts laughing uncontrollably. I mean, he's just having a great time. He's and the second missionary turns to him and says, "What's the matter with you? We've been captured by vicious cannibals. We're being cooked alive. We're going to be eaten. What could possibly be so funny?" And the first missionary just says, "I just peed in their soup." Just get it fired.
What? That was interesting. I like that though. I think those are cool. I like that dude. Even though his voice is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But I think the way he tells the jokes is really entertaining. It's pretty cool. It makes it feel like you're there with, like, in that inn, like listening to all these people. Like, it makes it feel like you're with them. It's really cool. It's really immersive. I really, really enjoy it. Oh God, we still got a lot. We got 10 more songs. We can do this. All right. Are you guys having a good time? Are you guys tired of sea shanties yet? I hope you guys aren't tired of it because I'm enjoying it. I'm having a swell old time. It's 10:49 right now for me, so it's probably going for 30 minutes or so, but I gotta get off the stream soon because I have a date with my girlfriend to watch the anime Black Butler. So yeah, that's a very important date. You see, it's very important. I can't miss it. But we'll get through all the songs. The next song is called Meta Girl. So let's see.
Seems like I spent all my youth with a broken heart until I just gave up on love and walked away. It could not end badly if it didn't start. So I decided that I just wouldn't play. Then I met a girl, or she met me, changed my world and set me free. I never knew what love could be. Then I met a girl, 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 then I met a girl. Found me a ship and then I joined up with a crew. Rough and tumble sailor has no heart is what they say. I really did believe that all that was true. I found a home at sea and knew that's where I'd stay. Then I met a girl, or she met me, changed my world and set me free. Thought that loneliness was my destiny. Then I met a girl, 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 then I met a girl. Never thought that I would want to settle down. Thought I'd be satisfied surviving on my own. Never thought I would be thinking of a house in town. Always knew that I would end up all alone. Then I met a girl, or she met me, changed my world and set me free. Never had a reason I should believe. Then I met a girl, 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 or she met me, changed my world and set me free. I never knew what love could be. Then I met a girl, 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 or she met me, changed my world and set me free. I thought loneliness was my destiny. Then I met a girl, 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 oh she met me, changed my world and set me free. Never had a reason I should believe. Then I met a girl, I met a girl, then 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 I met a girl.
That's cool. It was like a play on I said it in chat, but it's like a play on romance songs, like modern romance songs, but in like an 18th century setting. That's really cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like the album has such a variety of songs. Like we went from jokes to the singers talking to the crowd to singing like catchy songs to sad songs to a shanty to a romance song to a song about pirate life, sailing. It's really cool about a drunkard. Like it's just I got a lot of like meat to the album. It's awesome. I don't know. I just find it's just cool to me. I like it. Like I'm not bored with it. I could sit here and listen to this album a million times. Like it's just awesome. The next song is called Reload. So it's the 12th one.
The woman cried for the enemy light and she's bearing down on us fast. Oh, and below, be ready to go and show will never last. We got no time, get those guns primed, make sure your aim is true. Our cannons fed with balls of lead, we'll give them their due. The guns went boom and spat a plume of smoke along with a shot. Those cannons lurched from where they perched and tested the strength of each knot. And above the fear ringing in the ears, an angry foreman crowed. Now look alive and we may survive, so hurry up and reload. The powder monkeys ran just as fast as they can, cause they knew those cannons burn. The cannoneer's hot, it's full of grape shot, changing lane from the lessons learned. Through the heat and smoke, trying not to choke, pushing cannons back in their place. The barrels ground for a second round, and I think we shall embrace. The guns went boom and spat a plume of smoke along with a shot. Those cannons lurched from where they perched and tested the strength of each knot. And above the beer ringing in the ears, that angry foreman crowed. Now look alive and we may survive, so hurry up and reload. With a swell of pride, it's a strong broadside, the foreman he was saying. So load her flat, one more like that, and we'll have those lovers praying. Then we hear the crack, it was their attack, and we knew where they were aiming. Though they tried, their shot went wide, and the prize we'd soon be claiming. The guns went boom and spat a plume of smoke along with a shot. Those cannons lurched from where they perched and tested the strength of each knot. And above the beer ringing in the ear, that angry foreman crowed. Now look alive and we may survive, so hurry up and reload. Now look alive and we may survive, so hurry up and reload. Now look alive and we may survive, so hurry up and reload.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Are we having a good time? Are you enjoying the music so far? Would you enjoy it more if we stopped? That's what I thought. Hey, we have a special friend in the audience. I think you know who we're talking about. Sharky, come on up here. Why don't you do a song for us?
That's me, Jackie.
A special friend in the audience named Sharky. Oh, the next song is called "The Rhythm of the Chivalrous Shark." That's cool. See, like even that song was about a ship battle, and then now they have like a special guest. Like it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna ask in the chat real quick. What has been your favorite song so far? I misspelled that. I cannot spell. Come on. Just a fade. What has been your fave song thus far? We're on song number 13 right now out of 21. I Met a Girl. Yeah, it's pretty good. That one's a pretty good one. Why did you like the song? Oh. It's 11 o'clock, but we're just getting started. All right, let's go to the next one. It's called, the Rhythm of the Chivalrous Shark.
The most chivalrous fish of the ocean, to ladies forbearing and mild. Though his record be dark, the man-eating shark will eat neither woman nor child. He dines upon seamen and skippers, and tourists his hunger assuage. Fish cabin boy will inspire with joy, he's past the maturity age. A doctor, a lawyer, a preacher, he'll gobble one elephant day. But the ladies, God bless him, he'll only address them politely and go on his way. I can readily cite you in instance where a lovely young lady of green, who is tender and sweet and delicious to eat, fell into the bay with a scream. She struggled and flounced in the water, signaled in vain for her bark, and she'd surely been drowned if she hadn't been found by a chivalrous man-eating shark. He found in her manner of polished, soothing her impulses wild. Don't be frightened, he said, I've been properly bred and will eat neither woman nor child. Then he offered his fin and she took it. Such gallantry none can dispute. All the passengers cheered and the vessel they had, and a broadside was fired in salute. And they soon stood alongside the vessel, where a life-saving dinghy was lowered, with the pick of the crew and her relatives too, and the mate and the skipper aboard. So they took her aboard in a jiffy, and the shark stood attention the while. And he raised on his flipper and ate up the skipper, and went on his way with a smile. And it shows that the prince of the ocean, to ladies forbearing and mild, though his record be dark, the man-eating shark will eat neither woman nor child. Alright, everybody loves Sharky, 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 Sharky. Right, I'll be at the bar. Jolly Rogers, everybody, thanks, mate.
Everybody out there knows about Blackbeard, right? Yeah? Check this out.
That was about a shark attack, I think. That's cool. But they did it in the form of, like, they had a guest named Sharky. What the fuck was that accent? It sounded, was it English? I think it was an English accent. That was pretty cool. It's still, my favorite one is Reload. I still like Reload. That was my favorite one. Very cool. The next one, number 14, is Secrets of Blackbeard. It's a song about Blackbeard. That's cool. All right. That's 5 minutes. So that's another long one. All right. Let's get into it.
So you want to know the secrets of Blackbeard? Yes. And why he is the one that was so feared? I alone know the tale, and if you buy me and hail, then any doubts you have will soon be clear. Young Teach was a sailor like many, but he had more ambition than 20. One night he made a deal, and with that his fate was sealed. And from then on he was feared more than any.
We dropped anchor where two currents crossed, a place where many a ship had been lost. As we lowered the longboat, my heart was in my throat, as I worried what this cursed trip might cost. Teach got out and said you should wait here, and I watched him until he disappeared. He walked away from the light, swallowed up by the night, and a great wall of fire then appeared. The flames climbed high and slowly they burned down, and the waves were now the only sound. Then Teach reappeared with a long black smoking beard and said, "We're off for now, we're glory bound." From that moment his legend just grew, feared by so many and known by so few. We sank ships new and old, and we made it not go, and the world feared Blackbeard and his crew. There were pirates more cruel and more mean, who stole so much gold 'twas obscene. Did you ever wonder why their fame went when they died? While Blackbeard's fame grew bigger than it had been. The contract he signed that night was wrong. Sold his soul so his name would live on. He got his fortune and his fame, and we all know his name, even though Blackbeard is now long gone. Even though Blackbeard is now long gone. Even though Blackbeard is now long gone.
6 more songs, guys. So that was cool. So he basically made a deal with the devil. That's why I became fearsome. So I was reading about Blackbeard actually during that. So apparently there's a legend that Blackbeard would light his beard on fire. And that's apparently true, but he didn't do it to the point where he put candle pieces and wicks in his hair and then lit them so they give off smoke. And so that's what scared people on ship decks so much. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. We got 6 more songs. We could do it. Gosh. It's a pretty cool fact. That one was a pretty cool song. I like that one. All right, the next one is called Lemon Cookie. So let's check this one out.
Okay, I've got it. I've got this one. You're gonna love this one. So there's this guy, right? He's feeling kind of sick. feeling a little off. Not feeling it. Goes into the doctor. The doctor diagnoses him as having a tapeworm. Oh my God! The guy is freaking out. All these terrible mental images. Tapeworm. Oh, tapeworm. I've got a tapeworm. The doctor says, no. Calm down. Relax. Take it easy. There's a brand new therapy for getting rid of tapeworms. It doesn't involve any kind of surgery. It's completely outpatient, and it only takes 4 days. Well, the guy thinks about this, and he's like, well, I guess that sounds pretty good. Let's do it. Let's do it. So the doctor's like, great, come on in tomorrow. We'll begin the treatment. Man walks into the doctor's office the next day. Sitting on the equipment tray is a hard-boiled egg and a lemon cookie. The doctor says, take down your pants. The man takes down his pants. The doctor says, bend over. The man bends over. And suddenly, the doctor inserts the hard-boiled egg right up the man's bum. Followed immediately by the lemon cookie. This sort of surprises the man a little bit. But the doctor says, the doctor assures him, says, no, you're doing wonderfully. It's perfect. It's fantastic. Come on in tomorrow. We'll continue the treatment. So the man comes in the next day, sitting on the doctor's equipment tray. He is a hard-boiled egg and a lemon cookie. The doctor says, take down your pants. The man takes down his pants. The doctor says, bend over. The man bends over. And suddenly, the doctor inserts the hard-boiled egg right up the man's bum. Followed immediately by the lemon cookie. Well, the man's starting to think twice about this doctor a little bit. But the doctor says, no, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic. I've never seen anyone react to this treatment quite like you have. Come on in tomorrow. We'll continue our war against the tapeworm. So the man comes in the third day, sitting on the doctor's equipment tray. He is a hard-boiled egg and a lemon cookie. The doctor says, take down your pants. The man takes down his pants. The doctor says, bend over. The man bends over. In goes the hard-boiled egg. Followed immediately by the lemon cookie. The doctor says, this is fantastic. I can't tell you what I'm feeling. Come in tomorrow, and you will be rid of your tapeworm forever. So the man comes in, finally, sitting on the doctor's equipment tray. He is a hard-boiled egg and a 5-pound sledgehammer, which causes some anxiety. And the doctor says, take down your pants. But the doctor has treated him so well up to this point, the man trusts him completely. So he takes down his pants. The doctor says, bend over. The man bends over. And in goes the hard-boiled egg. The doctor picks up the sledgehammer. He waits 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The tapeworm sticks his head out, says, hey, where's my lemon cookie? Bam! What?
That one was the weirdest one by far to me. That was strange. I don't even know what to call it. I can't even comment on that. Let's just go to the next one. I mean, it was cool. It was just strange. The next one is called A Port in Every Girl. That could be taken in many terms. Okay.
What girl in every port is my call to the sea? But a port in every girl's why it's a pirate's life for me. For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me. The tender age of 15 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Dusseldorf, a Fraulein came to me.
Wait a minute, Dusseldorf, isn't that a landlocked city?
I checked out her lederhosen and gave her my bratwurst. As far away as London town, it's said you could hear me say, behind disappointments. For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
It's about sex.
At the tender age of 16 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Old Bombay, a Rani came to me. I stared at her Taj Mahal,
while she charmed my snake.
Oh, how'd she charm your snake there, then?
Well, she grabbed my flute, blew on it, and popped right up. And as far away as London town, it's safe to hear me say,
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
the tender age of 17 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Amsterdam, a leckerding came to me. She gave me some wooden shoes, and showed me her 2 lips.
Oh, yeah, 2 lips.
You've obviously never been to the red light district.
No.
And as far away as London town, it's said you can hear me say,
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
the tender age of 18 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Tarakan, Juanita came to me. She invited me for dinner and gave me a shrunken head.
How was she?
Ravenous.
A real man-eater,
And as far away as London town, it's said you can hear me say,
So she likes little smokies, too?
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
the tender age of 19 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Stockholm, an Elsa came to me.
All right.
She enjoyed my meatballs, and I dove into her fjord.
Yeah, I took a cruise in one of those once.
In a meatball?
Okay, all right. So it's Elsa from Stockholm.
Yeah.
How was she?
How was she?
Captivating.
Oh, that means you had to tie her up. Yeah.
I didn't have to. Wait, did you just make a Stockholm Syndrome joke?
Yes. High five, man.
As far away as London town, it's said you can hear me say,
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
the tender age of 20 years, I went into the sea, and in the port of Thailand, Anaruk came to me. She slithered down my...
Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. The port of Thailand.
Right.
The port of Thailand.
That's what I said.
Thailand's a country. Yeah. No.
Well,
That's not how this works. No. I want a city.
Yes.
And what she did.
Yes.
A city.
Yes.
And what she did.
I
Right?
Yes.
Get it.
fine. Bangkok. And as far away as London town, it's said you can hear me say,
Yes, that says it all.
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl, it's a pirate's life for me.
the ripe old age of 21, I came home from the sea. And all throughout old London town, the ladies came to me.
Oh, sorry.
They heard about my pillaging as I stepped off of the quay.
Lying.
Slut. And all throughout old London town, it's said you can hear me say, "Oh, girl at every port was my call to the sea. But a port in every girl was far too much for me."
For me, as you can plainly see, a port in every girl was far too much for me.
Alright, everybody, I've had some rum, you've had some rum. Now we're gonna try a little something different. Here we go.
So that was essentially about sex, I'm assuming. That's hilarious. That was pretty funny, to be honest. Yeah, I know. All right, the next one is Jolly Roger. Haha, that's hilarious. The band's name is Jolly Rogers. We're almost there, guys.
In days of ocean, where phones was like
men who sailed them. And if they showed us disrespect, we tie them up and flail them. Often men of low degree and often men of steel. They'd make you walk the plank alone or haul you round the keel. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. It's your money that we want, and your money we shall have. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Get your money that we want, and your money we shall have. Of all the pirates on the sea, the worst of them was Blackbeard. So damned of all the feet from hell, he was the one they most feared. Any man who sailed with him was taking quite a chance. He'd hang them from the gallows just to see if they could dance. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. It's your money that we want, and your money we shall have. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. Hoist the Jolly Roger. It's your money that we want, and your money we shall have. Yeah! All right! That was all right. Let's have a little different.
So that was essentially lifting a flag up, I guess. Interesting. All right. So we got we have 4 more to listen to. So the next one is Coachman's Whip.
I once took a job as a coachman. My money was paid in advance. So I traveled first down to Dover, then made my way over to France. There I met a lovely young lady who dressed me in breeches so tight. She said, I'm in need of a coachman to drive me by day and by night. She was such a charming young lady, all in the height of her bloom. And I was a dashing young coachman. I drove her 10 times round the room. She first took me down to her cellar and filled me with liquor so quick. We hadn't been there for a moment when she asked for a look at my whip. She asked for a look at my whip. She held it and viewed it a moment, then handed it back with a smile. I can see by the length and the look of your lash, you can drive in the old-fashioned style. She was such a charming young lady, all in the height of her bloom. And I was a dashing young coachman. I drove her 10 times round the room. She bid me get into position. So I climbed right up in her seat. Oh my God, it's playful illusion, you bastard. 3 lashes I gave with my crackers, and I drove her right down the high street. I handled my whip with good judgment until I was sure of her weight. But the very first yank that she gave on my she broke the mainspring on her chest.
My mouth was open.
She was such a charming young lady, all in the height of her bloom. And I was a dashing young coachman. I drove her 10 times round the room. When my mistress grew tired or weary and begged me to stop for a rest, she'd call for her serving maid Sally, the girl that I loved second best. She'd say, Sally, we have a fine coachman who understands driving in style, while the spring on my chase is big strength and again. I'll let him drive you for a while. She was such a charming young lady, all in the height of her bloom. And I was a dashing young coachman. I drove her 10 times round. She was such a charming young lady, all in the height of her bloom. And I was a dashing young coachman. And I drove her 10 times round the room.
Wow. So that song obviously had a lot of different type of innuendos. Very interesting. So we have 3 more songs left, guys. We're almost there. 3 more songs. We can do this. We made it this far. We're 1 hour and 41 minutes into the stream. And do this because then afterwards, after the stream, I gotta watch Black Butler with my girlfriend, so it's very important indeed. All right, the next one is 5 minutes. Riders at Dawn. All right, I don't know what this is about, but let's get into it, guys. 3 more to go.
All right, are we having a good time? Excellent. Now, I would like to let you know that this will be our final song. No, that's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll be coming back tomorrow night. You come back too, and we'll keep this party going. In the meantime, be sure to take care of your amazing waitstaff. And enjoy this song.
That was cool. I like how they're incorporating like accordions and like lutes and guitars and bongos and stuff. It's cool. It's like different instruments. It's very pretty. So we got two more songs. So the last one is Drunken Sailor, which is obviously a very famous sea shanty. So let's listen to it.
Enjoy this song. We swore we'd never do.
Oh, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, way hey, way hey, early in the morning. Shake him and try and wake him. Take him and shake him and try and wake him. Take him and shake him and try and wake him. Early in the morning. Way hey, way hey, way hey, rises early in the morning. Roam in bed with the captain's daughter. Roam in bed with the captain's daughter. Roam in bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Way hey, way hey, early in the morning. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Early in the morning. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Early in the morning. Kick him in the belly till he keeps his guts out. Kick him in the belly till he keeps his guts out. Kick him in the belly till he keeps his guts out. Early in the morning. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Early in the morning. Now that's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Early in the morning. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Way hey, rises. Early in the morning. Thank you all very much. We've been the Jolly Rogers. You have a wonderful evening.
So that was the last song. There's one more like little snippet, like interlude thing that's like a minute and a half. So I'll play that as well. That's why all the rum is gone. That is why all the rum is gone. So yeah, that's one of my favorite sea shanties ever, Drunken Sailor. That's awesome. So the last one is called Till Next Time. So that's the last one. Let's play it.
Bring it. I can see here and understand. Business is business. Hold out your left hand. Boy, and other bring it to my right.
Hey, I don't care if you go home with her, your wife, or that bloke over there. Just get out.
Busy night, eh? You have a good time? Me too. See you next time.
that was it. That was the A Night at the Admiral Bin Bao Inn. That was a whole 21 song album. Wow. It took us an hour and 52 minutes to listen to that. Jesus. That was epic. Like, oh my God. That was really fun. I really enjoyed listening to that all the way through with you guys. That was awesome. I really had a good time. I love just like each song just had like its own like sound to it. There was different instruments used, lutes, guitars, bongos, accordions, flutes. There was shanties, jokes told. There were sad songs, catchy songs, upbeat songs, songs about drunkards, ship battles, sailing, romance songs. It was just all over the board, and I really liked how much variety there was in the album. It never felt like it got old. It was very lively. It felt like you were there. It was very immersive. I really love that they had talking too, not just like songs, because I feel like it added to the immersion a little bit. That because it feels like the people you're hearing speak are actually like real life people that are like there, and you're with them in the inn during the Jolly Rogers show. And I really liked how the band like put it up as a front to make it like kind of like a show in a tavern. I thought that was pretty cool. And they even said like we'll take a break as well, like halfway through the album. That was really cool as well. It just feels like it's kind of like you're sitting there listening to live music in a bar, pretty much, except it's like in the 1700s. So it was just, I had a blast listening to that. So I don't know when I'm going to do another stream. I was planning on doing one tomorrow night, but it will not be as long as this one at all. It will be probably at the most like 50 minutes ish, an hour long. So it'll probably be around 8:30 or 9 o'clock tomorrow as well. So thank you guys for joining the stream, and I had a blast. I'll see you jack-o'-lanterns later.